Well, we're grateful for your time this morning. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube, ABC News GH. Now let's settle in for the headlines. Asante Hene Otumfo Oseitu II is expected to deliver the final ruling in the long run chieftaincy mediation on Monday, December 1, 2025 at the Menchia Palace. The Asante Hene was tasked by President John Dramani Mahama to lead efforts towards a lasting resolution to the decades-old Boko conflict. His involvement in the mediation dates back to April this year when he met representatives of both factions between April 28 and 30 to open a new chapter of dialogue. Although discussions were temporarily suspended, they resumed on May 13, during which the Asante Hene observed that the talks had contributed to a period of relative calm in the area. For years, the Boko municipality has endured recurrent violence and heightened tension, with sporadic attacks resulting in the loss of lives and the imposition of curfews aimed at curbing unrest. The situation has disrupted livelihoods, strained community relations, and drawn national concern over the urgent need for a lasting peace settlement. According to the Menchia Palace, today's session represents the culmination of the extensive peace-building efforts. Many residents and observers hope that the final pronouncement will bring an end to the intermittent violence and destruction that have plagued Boko for years. The anticipated ruling is expected to pave the way for renewed stability, reconciliation, and development in the conflict-ridden enclave. Away from this chieftaincy dispute resolution, let's turn our attention to the education sector. The West African Examinations Council, WAEC, has confirmed the national education concern with the release of the provisional WASI 2025 results, revealing a worrying surge in the outright failure rate of grade F9 across all 4 core subjects compared to the 2024 results. An analysis of the official data released shows that the percentage of candidates who failed core mathematics outright has nearly quadrupled, rising from 6.10% in 2024 to an alarming 26.77% in 2025. Similarly, the failure rate for social studies has almost tripled in a single year, from 9.55% in 2024 to 27.50% in 2025. The massive increase in F9 grades signals a dramatic downturn in foundational knowledge among the total of 461,736 candidates who registered for the examination. The steepest increase was recorded in the core subjects that form the basis for tertiary education entry. The F9 rate in core mathematics skyrocketed by 20.67 percentage points, jumping from 6.10% in 2024 to 26.77% in 2025. That means that nearly 1 out of every 4 students who sat for the exam failed the subject outright. In social studies, the F9 failure rate saw a severe climb, rising from 9.55% in 2024 to 27.50% in 2025. This represents a 188% increase in the F9 rate. Even the core literacy and social and science subjects saw failure rates more than double. Still on the 2025 WASI, the West African Examinations Council, WAEC, has cancelled the entire results of 653 candidates who sat for the 2025 WASI, following confirmed cases of examination malpractice, with thousands more facing additional sanctions. In a statement signed by WAEC's Head of Public Affairs, John Kapi, the council highlighted that investigations approved by the Ghana Examinations Committee at its 40th meeting showed that the 653 candidates were found with mobile phones in examination halls, an offense that triggers automatic cancellation cancellation of all results. Also, 6,295 candidates had their subject results cancelled for bringing foreign materials such as prepared notes, textbooks, and printed sheets into exam centers. A further 1,066 candidates, including 908 with withheld subject results and 158 with withheld entire results, remain under scrutiny for various suspected offences. WAEC also revealed that subject results from 185 schools have been withheld over alleged collusion, with final outcomes expected before the end of December 2025. The council indicated that 35 individuals, including 19 teachers, were implicated in activities that compromised the integrity of the examinations. Away from education and into the Ghana Police Service. The Ghana Police Service has dismissed widespread rumors suggesting that the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yohuno, has passed away, describing the claims as false and malicious. In a statement issued on Sunday, the service said the IGP is alive and well and going about his duties as expected. It urged police officers, families, and the general public to disregard all circulating reports alleging otherwise. The service condemned the individuals behind the speculation, warning that spreading disinformation, particularly on sensitive matters concerning national security leadership, is an offense punishable under the law. It further stressed that those responsible will be identified and prosecuted. The police appealed to the public to avoid engaging in unfounded narratives that have the potential to create anxiety and undermine trust in state institutions. Away from that, the Ministry of the Interior has declared Friday, December 5, a statutory public holiday. In a statement, the Minister, Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka, said the day is to be observed nationwide as Farmers' Day. Farmers' Day, celebrated annually on the first Friday of December, recognizes the immense contributions of Ghana's farmers and fishers to national development, food security, and economic growth. This year's celebration is being held under the theme Eat Ghana, Grow Ghana, Secure the Future. The ministry urged the public to observe the day appropriately and in line with its significance. As part of efforts to encourage Ghanaian students and children to embrace Russian education and free educational opportunities as compared to the preferred English-speaking countries, the Russian Embassy in Ghana, together with 2 other Russian universities, have signed a memorandum of understanding with eMod School Complex to train more Ghanaian students and SHS leavers in the Russian language for educational and scholarship purposes.
The MOU, which seeks to deepen the bilateral relations between Ghana and Russia, also aims to demystify the myths surrounding Russians, their culture, language, and political stance. At a 2-day seminar held to train and facilitate school application processes for some Ghanaian students, the consular at the Russian Embassy, Natalia Mushnikova, spoke to ABC News.
First of all, we organized, together with the More School Complex, this seminar in order to promote the education in the Russian Federation. As you probably know, that Russian Federation offers annually more than 120 scholarships from the government of the Russian Federation. Our goal is to promote the Russian education through Ghanaians because it is free, it is completely free for Ghanaians, and we offer full 4-year studies for bachelor, 2 years for masters, and 2-3 years for PhD degree. These scholarships, they could help the Ghanaians to promote and to be well educated.
The Director of Research and Consultancy at the University of Professional Studies, who also doubles as the founder of EMOD School Complex, Professor Alexander Preko, in an interview, disclosed he is a beneficiary of the Russian educational opportunity, as well as President Mahama and other prominent African leaders, urging Ghanaian students to expand their search.
My school, EMOD School Complex, are giving 50 slots. 50 slots, that is 50 scholarships. Starting from last year, we were giving 50 scholarships. We presented 32, and we had almost about 25 Ghanaians who were giving scholarships to study in Russia. So in EMOD School, we give Russian language as an extra curriculum activity to the children. It is free. We are not taking anything from anybody. The teaching of the Russian language is free. The application form, everything is free. My job is to make sure that we send people who are genuine, who are willing to study.
The MOU, which seeks to deepen the bilateral relations between Ghana and Russia, also aims to demystify the myths surrounding Russians, their culture, language, and political stance. At a 2-day seminar held to train and facilitate school application processes for some Ghanaian students, the consular at the Russian embassy, Natalia Mushnikova, spoke to ABC.
And that's all for ABC Headlines this morning. ABC in the Morning comes up shortly. Do stay tuned.